Hello everyone, this is Tom in Los Angeles. Hope you're well. I'm doing a tag today, a tag video. The name is Your Answer Can't Be Books tag. It's a very light-heartedly nosy tag and it's really fun. So it was created originally by BookTubers and I was tagged by Christina at Knitting Books, etc. Very good booktube friends. She is very active with a lot of buddy reads. I'm pretty sure that most of the people who follow my channel also know her channel. If you don't, go and check it out, Knitting Books, etc. She is based in Portugal. So let's get started. The tag questions are, what is something that you own way too many of other than books? This is an interesting question for me given the time, because I just moved. I moved from one home to a new one, to this apartment, and so until last week, I could have answered this question differently by saying I own too many CDs, music CDs, and now I don't anymore because I gave them away. I didn't want to keep them. I didn't see the point. So today I can finally say the only thing that I own way too much of is books. The second question, what is something that you do for fun that is not reading a book? Well, yeah, it depends, but for fun, certainly fun around here in Los Angeles would be hiking. There's many hiking trails, even in the larger town of Los Angeles, up the hills, down the hills. And either hiking or running. Running is also a fun activity that I enjoy, either by myself or in groups. And that's a fun activity. I also, I play the piano as well. I have I used to have in the previous home an upright piano, an actual piano. Then for a period of time I had this keyboard, and now I think I'm gonna move the keyboard again. But the piano playing has been a big part of my life, especially many years ago, but I kept it because I used to, it was a job, kind of a university job that I used to do professionally back in Italy while I was studying at my university. And I had a lot of great memories. I used to play a little jazz. In fact, maybe the most interesting scenario was a duo. It was myself playing the piano and a drummer who was much better than me technically with his instrument. He was really an elderly guy, and he actually played with Louis Armstrong. One of the few times that Louis Armstrong came and had a show in Italy, in one of the Italian TV shows. So that was a really interesting time. And I absolutely don't want to lose that type of habit and pastime that is playing. So that's a big part of my life. What is number 3? What is something special or important on your nightstand that is not a book? Yeah, it's funny. My nightstand always has a little pile of books, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one around here. But something special and important that is on my nightstand usually is, in fact, my rosary. That's what I have on my nightstand. That is not a book. So that's what I would say. Question number 4, what's something that you buy at bookstore other than books? Kind of a difficult one, because there are so many used bookstores around Los Angeles that are great, they're fantastic, and but I don't know if it's a California thing or a used bookstore thing, but these particular bookstores don't sell anything else, only books. And they might have a little pen or highlighter next to the till, but really nothing else. So the odd occasion that I end up at Barnes & Noble, I will look at the magazine stands, and very often I find, I mean, I don't know if it's a cop-out of an answer because we're still in the book category, but I do buy magazines every now and then purely for curiosity. There are great magazines, science fiction magazines like Analog, like Asimov, I love the National Geographic. I used to have a subscription, and sometimes even some politics and news type of magazines as well. What is a fun gift that you received that was not a book or a gift card for books? I would say many, but I don't know what I can think of here. Maybe my skiing boots back in Italy, because that's my background, having grown up in the north of Italy, next to the Alps. It's always been skiing, downhill, and I miss it, of course, living in Los Angeles. Even if you ask Angelinos, and if you ask California, especially in the southern part of California, they will tell you Southern California is cool because you can go skiing and also surfing in the same day, which technically is true. So I don't want to say it's not, but it's a different experience. Let's just put it that way. And to be clear, I am actually referring to resorts like Big Bear and the Snow Summit in the southern part of California, not the northern part like Lake Tahoe, which I understand, I've never been, but I understand is a much more sophisticated and better skiing resort. Question number 6. What is a YouTube channel that you watch that's not related to books? Okay, I have a couple of really great YouTube channels that I follow, and a few of them are religious channels, so they are related to Catholic topics, or they are of a particular channels related to a particular diocese, etc., or maybe even topics sometimes. But aside from those, I have one channel that I really admire, because I love the way they produce their little short videos, that is called History Matters. It's about history. It's about world history. They don't have a preferred like Western history or American history. They touch on many different topics, and they produce these clips. They might be 5 minutes or 10 minutes sometimes, of animated clips where they explain in a simplified manner a very specific historical aspect, or answer a historical question. And I just find them really useful and fun, where they inspire me to go and explore further, find books, history books. History is one of my favorite genres, for sure, when it comes to reading. And finally, I'm going to tag some booktubers who have not done this tag yet. I don't know if it's going to be easy to find, but I'll do my best. So thank you very much for watching.